Hi, I'm Grant from GCFabrications, and today we're going to drop an Mx5. No, not like that, like this.
I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I'm bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, la. Making sure that you know why, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. Here we go. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here forever. No surrender.
Let's start off with a brief history of the roll cage. At first, people were less than keen and saw roll cages as unnecessary and a hinder to performance. So much so, in the 1950s, a winner in NASCAR was disqualified when officials found his roll cage was made from wood. Other teams also used lightweight tube borrowed from bed frames. Crazy. But it wasn't any better on the safety front in Europe. Up until the late 1980s, the governing bodies allowed aluminium roll cages to be used. But after several high-profile crashes where cages didn't stand up to the forces, the FIA and MSA had a rethink, and the roll cage as we know it was born. Today it's recognised that the roll cage is not only crucial for rollover protection, but also improves chassis strengthening, rigidity and handling. I started making roll cages at the age of 16. Fast forward to 2012, we launched our first roll bar, which is the one we'll be testing today. We now have a large selection of off-the-shelf rollover protection devices, as well as providing a custom fabrication service. The MSA states rollover protection devices should withstand vertical load tests of 7.5 times the weight of the car, plus an additional 150 kilo. But we were curious and thought we should conduct our own test.
I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I'm bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, la. Making sure that you know why, because this is forever.
To add some credibility to mathematics, I called on my old physics teacher, but he was busy. So here's Ben.
So the plan is to drop an Mx5 shell from a gantry crane at a height of 5 meters. The shell weighs 200 kilograms. Times that by the acceleration of gravity and by the height that the car is being dropped from, and that equals 9,810 newtons. We take the 9,810 newtons and divide that by the acceleration of gravity, which equals 1,000 kilograms. The surface area of the bar is 900 millimeters by 45 millimeters, which is approximately 400 millimeters squared. We then take the 1,000 kilograms of pressure, dividing it by the area, which means at 5 meters the bar will be under 24 tons of pressure. To give that some perspective, just 2% of that force is needed to crush a human skull.
Let's put that to the test.
You can't crush a human skull.
So we got the next best thing, a watermelon.
There are massive forces involved in any kind of collision.
The forces required to smash this watermelon are similar to the human skull.
I'm bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, la. Making sure that you know why, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. Here we go. You know that this right here forever. No surrender. It's forever. You know this right here.
Well, that escalated quickly.
But without a roll bar, them forces would be on your melon.
I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I'm bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, la. Making sure that you know why, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender. Yeah. Here we go. You know that this right here forever.
3, 2, 1. I'm really impressed with the results of the drop test. Let's measure how much the roll bar deformed by at 5 meters. As standard, the Mx5 roll bar sits at 600 millimeters. This is now sitting at 595 millimeters. That's just a deformation of 5 millimeters. The MSA allow 50 mil of deformation at 7.5 times the weight of the car, plus 150 kilo, which we were well within tolerance. But the gantry crane goes up to 10 meters. Let's see what happens next.
I bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, Just making sure that you know why, because this is forever. And there will be no surrender.
3, 2, 1. So from 10 meters, that's roughly 49 tons of pressure on the roll bar, and only deformed by 15 millimeters. In line with the MSA regulations, my bar withstood 6 times their testing pressure. If you have enjoyed what you've seen today, hit like, share and subscribe. For products and services, check out our website in the description below. Stay tuned for more from GCFabrications, and we will see you next time.
I bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I bigger dead than alive, dead than alive, yeah. I bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive, Just making sure that you know why, because this is forever.
Hi, I'm Grant from GCFabrications. Nah.
I'm just being filmed today, eating.
It's forever, you know, this like forever. No surrender, it's forever, you know.